Have you ever noticed how some women, no matter their age, possess an extraordinary magnetism? They are not necessarily the youngest, nor the most beautiful according to conventional standards. But there is something about them, something that makes men unable to take their eyes off them, desire their closeness, and search for them relentlessly. This is neither coincidence nor luck. It is the result of specific behaviors, perfected over time. In this video, I will reveal 6 behaviors that transform a woman into someone absolutely captivating. And if you adopt them, I guarantee you will see the difference. Stay until the end, because the 6th behavior is the most powerful of all. Before diving into the first secret, if psychology, personal growth, and the keys to attraction interest you, make sure to hit subscribe. It's the only way to receive our upcoming deep dive analyses. Now let's continue. Behaviors like these make women effortlessly irresistible, because true seduction does not rely solely on appearance. True attraction is not in makeup, nor in expensive clothes. It lives in the essence you radiate, in the attitude with which you stand, in the confidence you display. A mature woman can be even more fascinating than a young one, because she possesses something many have not yet developed: a deep self-confidence. She does not question her value. She does not constantly seek validation. She knows her true identity. This confidence is magnetic. Her emotional and social experiences, forged through many trials, have allowed her to understand what she desires and what she refuses. This makes her more selective and less dependent. She radiates refinement and mystery. She does not reveal everything immediately. She knows how to maintain interest and lets mystery work in her favor. And here is the essential point. Men are not only attracted by appearance. What truly magnetizes them is the energy a woman projects. Think for a moment. Why are some women, without being the youngest nor the most perfect, able to capture all the attention? Because they radiate something deeper, a commanding presence, a way of moving, of speaking, that captivates. When a woman masters this, men cannot help but be drawn to her. Her mere presence fascinates. She does not need to seek attention. Her energy takes care of it. And the most beautiful part? It depends neither on luck nor on genetics. It is the result of specific behaviors that any woman can adopt. Now that you understand the power you can develop, let us explore the first behavior that will make men see you with new eyes. And I promise you, starting today, you will begin to see the transformation. Behavior number 1. Confidence is noticed before makeup. Did you know that before someone notices your hairstyle, your clothes, or even your makeup, what they perceive first is your confidence? Nothing is more attractive than a confident woman. It shows in the way you walk, the way you speak, the way you express yourself. A confident woman does not seek validation. She projects it naturally. She does not ask permission to shine. She imposes herself effortlessly. Think about it. Imagine walking into a room and seeing 2 women. One is physically very beautiful, but her posture is slouched. She avoids eye contact. She seems uncomfortable. The other, although she does not perfectly fit beauty standards, walks with a steady step, her head held high, her gaze filled with confidence. Who do you think they will notice first? Confidence acts like a magnet. And the best part? You do not need to be born with it. You can cultivate it and make it work for you. Keep living your life. Don't organize your days around whether he texts you or not. Dedicate yourself to activities you love. Pursue your projects and passions and learn to truly enjoy your own company. A woman who knows how to be alone radiates independence, and that energy is irresistibly attractive. Detachment doesn't mean being cold or indifferent. It means you respect yourself enough not to beg for attention, and that makes you captivating. Now let's move on to the next key behavior, one that the most magnetic women apply naturally. Behavior number 3. A style that reflects your personal power. Visual appeal matters, but not in the way you think. It's not about blindly following trends, wearing expensive clothes, or fitting into beauty standards. What truly makes you shine isn't what you wear, it's how you wear it. A woman who embraces her style with confidence radiates authority and personal power. Her image becomes an extension of her inner energy. Think about it. When a woman walks into a room with elegance, confidence, and a unique style, she instantly captures attention. Studies show people find others more attractive not because of physical perfection, but because of the confidence they project. So don't try to look like someone else. Amplify what makes you unique. Choose clothes that highlight your best features. Find the cuts, fabrics, and colors that flatter your figure and reveal your essence. Red expresses passion and power. Black embodies mystery and sophistication. White projects serenity. Navy blue inspires authority. And earth tones radiate warmth and trust. Hair, makeup, and fragrance are not about excess, they're about presence. A touch of red lips brings instant sensuality. Glowing skin is more powerful than heavy foundation. And a hairstyle that frames your face can elevate your look. A signature fragrance leaves a lasting memory because scent is tied to emotion, and being unforgettable is part of your power. Remember, it's not about beauty, it's about presence. A woman who masters her style feels strong, and that strength makes her captivating. Now let's move on to the next secret, one of the most powerful forces in attraction. Behavior number 4, feminine energy that magnetizes. Feminine energy is not weakness, it's not submission, and it's not dependence. It's exactly the opposite. It is the ability to influence without imposing, to receive without demanding, to attract without chasing. It is the confidence that what you desire will come to you without forcing anything. It is the capacity to inspire without ever losing your essence. It is the magic that makes men want to get closer to you without you ever having to ask. Many women have fallen into the trap of believing that to be attractive, they must adopt a masculine attitude, control everything, and actively pursue men. This is a mistake. When you constantly take the initiative, the other person no longer feels the desire to conquer you. When you impose your presence, you block curiosity and mystery. When you try to control everything, you extinguish your natural magnetism. On the other hand, when you learn to balance your feminine energy, you create an elegant, attractive, and deeply captivating presence. The secret of women who seduce effortlessly. Some women, no matter their age, manage to attract men's attention the moment they enter a room. They don't need to dress provocatively. They are not obsessed with perfection. They don't compare themselves to other women. A concrete example, a study conducted at the University of California revealed that men find women more attractive when they adopt a relaxed communication style, a calm tone, and a receptive body language. Why? Because they project confidence and effortless femininity. This is the difference between forcing attraction and simply allowing it to happen naturally. How can you use feminine energy to your advantage? First, let him take the initiative. Women who constantly plan everything deprive men of the opportunity to conquer them. This doesn't mean being passive, it means giving him the space to feel the desire to prove himself. For example, if he proposes to go out instead of organizing everything yourself, simply ask with curiosity, "What do you have in mind?" Let him lead. If he is truly interested, he will make the effort to impress you. Second, learn to enjoy the present moment. Many women sabotage their relationships by focusing only on the future. Will he text me tomorrow? Does he want something serious? What if he doesn't call? This constant pressure makes men feel they must always prove something. A magnetic woman, on the other hand, enjoys the present without expectation or pressure. If he seeks you out, great. If he doesn't, it's fine. Your energy does not depend on anyone. Third, adopt a softer and calmer communication style. Your voice tone and the way you express yourself are powerful tools of seduction. Speak more slowly with intention. Use pauses to create mystery and capture attention. Avoid aggressive or harsh tones. For example, during a conversation, instead of answering too quickly or justifying yourself endlessly, allow silence. Pauses create intrigue and captivate your listener. True attraction does not lie in what you say, but in the way you say it. Conclusion: feminine energy is an art, not a strategy. When you learn to relax, to receive instead of chasing, and to project a magnetic presence without forcing anything, men naturally feel the desire to come to you. And the most beautiful part? When you master this art, you choose to whom you give your energy, and from whom you withhold it. The next behavior will elevate your magnetism even further. If you made it this far, you're ready for real change. Subscribe now and let's go even deeper together. And tell me in the comments, which of these behaviors do you already practice, and which one will you work on first? Behavior number 5. Mastering the art of conversation. A captivating woman knows that conversation goes far beyond words. It's not about talking endlessly or trying to impress at all costs. It's about creating a connection that sparks curiosity, interest, and attraction. How does she achieve this? By speaking less but saying more? By using the power of silence to intensify the connection? By creating an aura of mystery and depth in every exchange? Many women make the mistake of filling every silence with useless words, talking too much about themselves, or trying to captivate by telling long, complicated stories. But seduction doesn't work that way. The secret of women who seduce with their voice. Concrete example: psychological studies have shown that 80% of attraction comes from nonverbal communication. In other words, the way you say something is far more important than what you actually say. The most magnetic women are not the ones who speak the most, but those who know how to create attention, intrigue, and curiosity in a conversation. How can you do this? First, use eye contact intentionally. Your gaze can transmit more than 1,000 words. Don't avoid it. Use deep, sustained eye contact for a few seconds before looking away. Play with intensity. Look, smile subtly, then turn your gaze slowly. This simple gesture instantly sparks attraction. Second, don't reveal everything about yourself right away. Mystery is fundamental in seduction. Many women feel the need to tell everything in a single conversation. Mistake: answer briefly and leave him wanting more. Use phrases that awaken curiosity, such as, "That's a fascinating story, but I'll tell you another time." Don't be afraid to keep some things for later. What you keep unsaid is often more powerful than what you reveal. Third, learn to ask interesting questions. The best conversations are not centered around you, but around the other person. Instead of answering with monosyllables or constantly talking about your life, ask questions that spark curiosity. If you could live in any era, which one would you choose? What would you do if you were guaranteed success? If you had to describe yourself in 3 words, which ones would they be? These kinds of questions create emotional connection. Fourth, play with the tone of your voice and with silence. Your tone can turn an ordinary sentence into something full of charm, or completely dull. Speak slowly without rushing. Use a soft but firm voice. Insert small pauses before answering to create anticipation. For example, instead of simply saying, "That's interesting," say, "Interesting," with a pause before continuing. Rhythm and intonation can make even the simplest sentences captivating. Conclusion: a woman who masters the art of conversation does not seek to impress, but to connect. She uses eye contact. She plays with silences. She asks questions that spark interest. And she maintains an aura of mystery in every exchange. Remember, it's not about talking more, but about speaking with intention. The next behavior will elevate your magnetism to the highest level. Behavior number 6. Independence is the greatest aphrodisiac. A woman who has her own life is magnetic, enigmatic, and unforgettable. The most common mistake many women make is to build their entire existence around a relationship. But true attraction is born when you are whole on your own, when you have a life that excites you and a purpose that drives you. Why? Because a man does not want to be the center of your universe. He wants to be part of a universe that is already fascinating on its own. Independent women are captivating. They don't look for a man to complete them. They don't live in expectation of a message or validation. They have ambitions, passions, and a fulfilling life, with or without a partner. Concrete example: the most attractive women are not those who do everything to please, but those whose lives are so exciting that others naturally want to be part of them. Men love independent women because their energy radiates security, fulfillment, and confidence. How can you integrate this behavior into your life? First, have a purpose that goes beyond a relationship. Your life cannot revolve around another person. Find something you're passionate about: a project, a business, a personal goal. Define what you want to achieve in life and invest in it. Don't entrust your happiness to others. When you have a purpose, your energy changes. It radiates confidence and enthusiasm. Second, surround yourself with people who elevate your energy. The people you spend the most time with influence your vibration and your self-esteem. Avoid toxic friendships that bring only drama and negativity. Choose inspiring women who push you to grow. Build a social circle that lifts you up instead of limiting you. When you are surrounded by high-energy people, your attractiveness and your confidence increase naturally. Third, never stop learning and evolving. A woman in constant evolution is captivating. Learn something new every day, read, travel, take courses, explore new areas of life. Never stop investing in yourself. Personal growth makes you more attractive because it makes you more interesting and confident. Conclusion: your own existence is your greatest source of attraction. You don't need to be saved by a man. You don't wait for someone to complete you. You don't live based on a relationship. You are whole on your own. And that is the most seductive energy you can ever project. The next behavior will reveal another secret of truly captivating women. Real attraction has nothing to do with age, but everything to do with the energy you radiate. If you made it this far, you already understand that the most powerful beauty is not in appearance, but in confidence, independence, and the energy you embody. Men don't always remember the most perfect woman physically. They remember the one who made them feel something unique, the one who stood out, the one who radiated a rare essence. If you start integrating these 6 behaviors into your life, you will notice something extraordinary. Men will look at you differently. You will feel more confident. You will project a magnetic energy that will attract more opportunities, not only in your love life, but in every area of your existence. Because attraction is not about luck, it's about behavior. Now I want to know your opinion. Which of these behaviors do you already master? Which one do you want to improve first? Share your answer in the comments. I love reading them.